Train by day,
LonerFez videos.
by night, all day.
If you had 24 hours to spend $1 billion, what would you buy? I'm LonerFez, and welcome to the $1 billion challenge. Now, my purchases have been split up into 5 categories. The first one is cars and houses. Number 2 is fun, miscellaneous stuff. Number 3 is wardrobe. Number 4 is for others. Number 5 is planning for the future, which is a very smart one, you know. That should be number 1, but this is... I had a lot of fun doing this. I made this on my last channel, but we all know what that is. Now, my dream house is definitely the Ex Machina house, which I found out is actually a hotel in Norway called the Judd Landscape Hotel. Now, if I want to live there, let's say 50 years, which I'd say it would be the rest of my life, and I make it to 75 years old, you know, so I times 50 by 365, which are days of the year, and that equals 18,250 days left in my life. So we times 18,250 by 200, and you get $3,650,000. And in the words of Chris D'Elia, that didn't even make a dent.
We ordered a lot of food at a very nice place. I don't even drink. And I did. It didn't make a dent. Right? Right? No, it didn't make a dent.
Next up is vehicles. First vehicle I will buy is the hubless Harley. That costs $155,000. But look at this thing. This thing looks like it belongs in a soccer mom's living room, spritzing out vanilla since every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It looks like it should be sucking up like Cheerios. You know what I mean? But no, you're going to be driving this at night wearing sunglasses and no one's going to care. Okay, not your wallet, 'cause it's not going to make a dent. Okay, then I'm going to invest in 4 Yamaha Raptor 700R ATVs. That'll cost me $34,400. But look, these things hold the world record for going 196.19 miles per hour. Okay, which is ridiculous. And all that space in those mountains in my new home at the Judd Landscape Hotel in Norway. Imagine riding those. Oh my God. Last vehicle I would purchase is the Nissan Rogue. That'll cost me $27,020. Do you really need that $20, Nissan? Plus $20,000. You know, I'm gonna deck it out with the JBL speakers. I'm gonna mat out the exterior with the black. You know, yeah. But with those purchases out of $1 billion, we still have $999,763,600. I think it's a good time to move over to the fun section. I will buy 3 game systems: Xbox at $230, the Nintendo Switch at $300, and the PS4 at $400. And I'm going to give myself a $5,000 game budget, okay? Just to buy every game that I've ever wanted, plus more. Then I would definitely purchase a HTC Vive VR system. You know, that cost me $14,000. But if you ever see a compilation of people wearing a VR headset, you gotta have this around Christmas. Get your grandma on it, playing Granny, scaring her ass. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to hook myself up with the Alienware laptop. That'll cost me $1,900. Buy a new Canon ADD camera. That'll cost me $1,500. Then I'll finally upgrade my broken phone and buy a Samsung S10. That'll cost me $1,150. Then you gotta hook yourself up with a new iPad for $280. While I'm logged into Amazon, might as well clear out my Amazon wish list I've been building up since 2011. That'll cost me $3,000. Now, moving on to the home theater system, that'll cost me $1 million. By home theater system, I just mean all the flat screens and those curved TVs I'm going to have throughout my house. But with my whole fun section, that still leaves me at, didn't make a dent, $998,748,440. Now, moving on to the wardrobe. Now, my wardrobe is simple, but it's also the main reason I have not found myself a winch, okay? I wear the same thing every day, and I will continue to do it for the rest of my life. That is the Champion Lightweight Jersey Sweatpants at 15 bucks. Okay, I'm going to buy 1,000 of those. That'll cost me $15,000. I'm going to buy 1,000 hoodies. The average cost for a hoodie is 20 bucks. That'll cost me 20,000 bucks, just random hoodies. You know what I mean? I am going to buy 50 pairs of each of these shoes. The Jordan 14 Retros at $365. That'll cost me $18,250. And the LeBron 11 at $250 times 50 pairs. That'll cost me $12,500. Alright? Hats, don't worry about that. I thrift that. And, oh yeah, my suit, make it bulletproof. A bulletproof suit will cost me $20,000 just to have it. Oh, where's the Snuggie, you ask? The Amazon wish list covered that. Now, moving to the for others section. This section is very simple. For the family, the average cost for a home in Ohio is $139,600. Okay, I'm just going to buy 40 homes. I'm going to buy one block. I'm going to buy a street of houses. Okay? And that way, I always know my neighbor's going to have sugar. Okay? Alright, but 40 times 139,600, that is $5,584,000. That may seem like a lot, guys. That may seem like a lot. Didn't make dent. Then the 2020 Corolla, that'll cost you about $20,000. Okay, I'm going to buy 100 of those. 50 for the family, 50 for views. Fuck off, David Dobrik. Okay, Mr. Beast. I'm giving away 50 cars. Okay? That'll cost me $2 million. Wait a minute. So you can buy like a Bugatti. Or you can buy 100 Corollas. Okay, now last A. There's A and B for last. This is planning for the future. 1, make a movie. Okay? You could start a production company, but that's going to take more than a day. We can start a movie in a day. Okay? But the average movie cost back in 2007 was $65 million. Okay? You know, that's a good start for it. That's a lot of money to make a movie, alright? Then I'll buy a Qdoba, because I've never been. And you can't buy a Chipotle because they're not franchising, alright? So I'll get a Qdoba for about $30,000, you know? And then I'll get me a mail order bride. Forget about it, okay? She ain't gonna care about my jersey sweatpants, okay? All she gonna care about is what's in it, okay? You know, barring the agency fees, that's going to cost me $25,000 to $35,000. With that, I still have $926,013,690. Just for giggles, I'll buy this floating bed for $1.6 million. A date with Saoirse Ronan for about $5 million. A date with Shia is going to cost me about $10 million. Give a homeless man $10K to support his
What'd you do last night, man?
hobbies. I'll bury 100 million in my enemy's backyard. No one would suspect that. And I'll repair a rhino's horn. That'll cost me $110 per gram. So basically, $1 million. It is 11:57 p.m. $808,403,690 left over. What are you going to do? Who are you going to call? A man by the name of Satoshi Nagasaki. If I did not say that correctly, that's because I didn't check. But basically, that's the dude who God damn it! He owns Bitcoin. Give it to Bitcoin. That'll leave you $152,177.27 of Bitcoin. And then you can just get it out the next day. That's how you win. Because you technically, you used it. Because you did the whole stock thing. For some reason, I feel like saying the word equinox when I say the word stock. Why? And subpoena. Why? Why? Or you can just buy the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, the 2020 Super Bowl champs. Read it and weep, Detroit.